what are the 4 lessons that I learned from this? Number 1, make damn sure that your life insurance policy is in place. I was in the process of getting my life insurance policy going, and I had one, but I'm getting a new one because the 10-year terms, well, I do term. You might judge me. You're like, oh, whole life is the only way to go. Term, you're throwing your money away. But I mostly just do term. The point is that after that first surgery, I realized that I hadn't even signed the life insurance. And when I was signing over to the doctor that I was being put under their care, they basically say, like, if you die, you're screwed. They also say, and this is the scariest part that I remember distinctly, the doctor asks and the nurses ask. They all seem to ask. It's like 3 people asked me, two nurses and a doctor. I think it was like the person who was going to be putting me under, like the anesthesiologist, and the nurse and the doctor all asked me the same damn thing. They said, hey, do you have any like life directives or something like this? Do you have like all of your wheels in place? Do you have it all figured out? What happens if you're on life support as a result of poor surgery? And I remember being like, I don't think I do. So, hey, that's number 1. Get your life insurance policy in place. And it's interesting because over a week after the first surgery, I went back into the doctor and I'm like bawling, to be completely honest. I'm like so upset because it's the holidays. I haven't been able to work in weeks. I haven't been able to, I mean, it was just frustrating. And so I was like on emotional, like whatever, lack of sleep, plus I don't like needles, plus I thought that I wasn't going to be able to see my family for the holidays that were in and around. And so I was just like overwhelmed with emotion. And I kept thinking about this freaking life insurance policy. And I'm like, dude, the life insurance policy, I don't even know if I ended up signing that before I went under the knife. And it wasn't even signed for the second time I went to the hospital, like over a week later, for this 1 in 2,000 thing. And so that's the first lesson. Make sure you have your life insurance policy. Make sure it's in place. And if you want term insurance, because it's like $40 a month instead of $2,000 a month, get term. Whatever you need to do. But we want to make sure that, like, if I'm out of here, if I'm checked out of this world, I want my kids to have what they need to have. I want my ex to have what she needs to have. I really, that's important to me. And I was like already in limbo when this freaking thing happened. So number 1, I implore you to like run over and get that taken care of as soon as you can. It's affordable, especially if you do term. Number 2, lesson number 2, kiss your family every single day. For me, that's my sweetheart and my children. Showing them the love and compassion is important, because the kid's mom actually took me to the operating room before school was even out. And I was really sad. I was thinking, as the doctors were saying stuff like, hey, you might die. I was thinking, I don't want right now to be the time that I'm like telling my kids I love them. I don't want to worry them or whatever, so just kiss your family every single day. Number 3, start living your best life today. Like now, this moment, I want you to commit to living your absolute best life, because life is freaking fragile. We do not know where we'll be tomorrow. The day before I went into the ER and OR, the day before that, I was at CrossFit. I was healthy. I was on a fast. I was treating my body right. All of my blood work had come back positively for my life insurance policy, by the way. And I thought that I was unstoppable, because I'm like really strong in our CrossFit gym. One of the stronger people, like definitely above average, right? And then the very next day, the doctors are telling me I could die. And so start living your best life right now. Commit to it. Don't wait for January 1st of next year. Start right now. The fourth and final thing, the fourth and final lesson that really relates specifically to podcasters is record more content than you produce. Record more episodes for your podcast than will be going on the air. Okay. What this means is I have taken the last 3-ish weeks without recording a single episode, but my team's been able to produce 4 episodes a week for you. 4 episodes a week.